Hey everyone, Josh here, welcome back to the channel. Today I spent £300. Yeah, I'm recording this now and I'm going to upload this before some other videos because I know lots of you are waiting to see what I got. So I'm going to do the big stuff first, the big £250 spend. Let's get into it. So, I got one box full, two box full, two big ones, three big ones, two big ones. I got a lot. They are Myth and Magic figures. There is, I believe, like 53, somewhere around 50 of them. They are all boxed, all with like bits of foam, all basically display pieces. They are basically just metal decorative, like magical figure ornaments. There's all sorts. Now, if you look these up on eBay, some of them sell for £3, £4. But if you look at them with boxes, they generally go for at least £8 or more. So the plan is, I've got to go through all these, and I'm going to make a spreadsheet. I'm going to put because they're all numbered, they're all named. Well, I say that one isn't. Hang on. That one is. This is 1012 Dragon Trinket Box, which is actually really nice as well. This one, for example, I've already looked this one up, is worth about £59 because there's none on eBay. And it's just a very small little trinket dish with some coins in, all brand new. Little trinket dish. £59 because there's one on eBay, just the dish for 20. Mine's got all the coins in, brand new, so I've done £59 on that. And I'm just going to lower it slowly, but I'm not selling them cheap. And I've splurged quite a bit of money for them. I want to make sure I get the most for my money. And I'm not in a need for that £250 back. So that, I think, was a pretty good deal. Now, there's loads of little ones. The little ones are worth less than £8. I'll bundle them, put two similar ones together. Ideally, I want to get them all at least £10 plus. Now, the bigger ones, again, all boxed, all very well kept. Put that there. The big ones are just like the larger scenes. This one is the Magical Vision. And they all have like a little gem, some gems on that sparkle. Yeah, this one's probably worth about £20, £30, maybe more, I haven't really looked. And they come with like decorative base plates for you to sort of sit them on. Like so. But yes, that's what I spent my money on. Was it a punt? Absolutely, because I saw the one selling for a couple of quid and I thought I might really make a bad decision here. However, I think, looking at a couple of them, I think I've done quite well. And there's loads here, guys. It's just ridiculous. I haven't even looked at half of them. If you get any Lord of the Rings ones, they seem to sell for a lot more money. What's this? It's a lady riding a seahorse dragon? Serpent? They're all weird, they're all wacky, but people do collect them. Which one is this? Does it have a number? Dragon Rider 3029. So they're easy to identify and list. Okay, there's one or two that don't have numbers, but a quick Google image search should get me them. Now, I'm sure you're all bored of seeing them because there's so many. I'm going to put them on the floor and I'll get into fill a bag and the other stuff I got for 50 quid. So I just wanted to add this in here. I've now listed them all, and this is the profit, and that's the profit percentage, roughly based on these calculations for all of them. Now, was it an amazing pickup? Not really, if you consider 37% is quite a low return for a reseller. However, thankfully, they only took me an hour to list, so I'll take that profit for an hour's worth of work any day. But I kind of know now in future what price I need to pay, which is generally around, well, a little bit less than what I pay currently. And look for more of the Lord of the Rings ones because they sell a lot better and for a bit more money. I've already sold one of them in the first hour of them being listed, so there's high hopes that it's going to be a very quick return. But yeah, don't rush out and pick these up. But I probably would buy them again if I'm happy with a return. Right, we're back. I spent £20. Again, for one lot of items, is a lot for me, on some very, very old like North African, Arab state postcards. There's some really nice Egyptian ones in here. There's a couple of other bits and bobs, but yeah, generally some really good ones. Some old Olympic ones in there as well. £20 in there. There's over 200 postcards. That was a good purchase. I do list them individually at 99p each. That's purely when I have time and have nothing else to list, and it fills up my allowance. Would I focus on these as a general? No. So these are going to go in the box on the shelf, and I'll forget about them until, well, until winter, when the car boot's kind of quieten down, or when I really don't pick anything up. If I'm ill one week and don't go to the car boot, these are a backup. But if I wanted to, I could easily sell these probably for £40–50 and get my money back if I need to. So my money is safe, but I'm not going to be focusing on these until later in the year. Fill a bag is you fill up a bag like this, and everything you put in it is £3. So let's go into it. I'm going to plonk the bag there, so hope it doesn't fall. Now I whack anything weird in here, anything with a brand, so like a Dyson cleaner, that's in there, because they sell for about £4 or £5 plus postage. A little pot. Really nice pottery pot with lid. Sometimes I think people use this as like fat storage jars, not too sure. But it's just a generic nice lid. It's marked on the bottom with an M and a J. I'll have a little look see if I can find that person. If not, that's about a £14 to £16 little pottery pot. I saw this on the goods table last week, and I didn't really know what it was, so I left it. But it was in fill a bag this week. I thought we'd grab it. It's a Mexico. Is it branded other than that? No. It's a Mexico tortilla press? Taco press? It's one of them, isn't it? You put your mix in there and then you'd press it. I don't know if it's tortilla or tacos. It's one of them. Is it worth any money? We'll find out. I'll put it on the screen if it is. Something that I'm always throwing in if I see it, because I seem to have a big shortage of void fill. 3 rolls of wallpaper. The best void fill you can get, because it's thicker than like newspaper, so it crumples better. You can use less of it, and it's just a bit more rigid. So 3 rolls of that is going down here in my storage. I've got 7 rolls now. We're getting stocked up for the year. I grabbed this because I'm pretty sure that isn't that a. It's not Watford. But I'm trying to think of who it is. I cannot remember. The bubble glass. It's one of them, isn't it? I'm sure this is like a designer glass ashtray. I grabbed 1 random teacup because I just really liked the design. It's like this red sort of rose pattern. Grabbed that. Big bag of wooden curtain rings. People buy these for arts and crafts. They will go for the amount in there, probably £10 or so. Last few things. Antique now, I'm assuming, eye wash holder. So you put your liquid in there to wash your eye, that would go over your eye and you'd swish it around, I believe. And then 2 J Pyrex pie dishes, again, they go really well, about £10 usually. So as you can see, I just chuck anything in that I've sold either before or as a branded name, and I get generally from my £3 about 100 back. A series of unfortunate events, audio book, brand new, packaging's a bit battered, but is that worth something? We'll find out. And then the last item, were these coasters. Now, they're like some sort of bean. I don't really know what bean they are, but I'll do a Google image search. Just thought they're just some nice rustic coasters. They'd be okay maybe on Etsy. I'll probably do them for £15–10 or so. And we will find out. So that was all my filler bag. That wasn't too bad for £3, was it? So, that's that. And then the last lot I spent was, they were 20, the postcards were 20, that was free. And then the remaining money is what I got in this bag here, which makes it up to the 300. I got a sploosh vase. It's like a dropped sploosh. I cannot remember who makes these. I'll just do a quick Google image search. I think they go for about £15 the last one I sold. Grabbed this little, I think it's a sugar drifter. The top is not silver. Sometimes they're silver plated. I don't think this one is. But that just seemed like a nice Etsy piece. So I grabbed that for Etsy. Got a paperweight because I've almost sold all of mine from that big haul I did. which the video is here for. I pretty much sold all of them. I sold the most expensive one for, was it like £400 or something? I've got I think two left from that haul. That are kind of sticky. One's the Meteor one, and then there's one or two more. I grabbed this because they did generally sell quite well, the last lot I got. It's just a very generic blue flower, clear base, which means it's generally quite a better quality. That'll go for hopefully about £15. A fruit bowl, because it's that weird checkered like wood look. A little bit of damage in the middle, but I don't think that's going to be too bad if someone's going to use it. Felted foot. For the £2 or something I paid, I'm hoping there's at least 15-20 there. I grabbed this thinking, oh, a lovely pot for I think it was £1.50. Sadly, my lovely pot has a chip that I didn't see there on the rim. Now, it's only on the rim. I don't think it's going to be too bad, is it? I'm not sure. I might list it, I might not. But I quite liked that. We'll see. If I sell it, it's probably going to be like a tenner. It depends if I can be bothered to ship it, though. It is Pontypridd Welsh pottery. It's a Welsh pottery. I'll see if I want to list it. I'm not too sure. If not, it's only £1.50. But yeah, always check the pottery, guys, because sometimes you do miss a few chips here and there. I have picked these up before and told you about them. One of the last ones I brought didn't have all the feet. These do, I checked. They go for about £7 for two of them. And then just some generic table mats. They go for maybe a tenner. Now I grabbed these because they were like a set, but they're not really a set because what I think that was just faded. Yeah. Round blue ones, but as you can see, this top coaster is quite a different light shade. It's been sat in the sun, I'm assuming. But I'll just declare that. There's still, is it 4 other coasters? 1, 2, 3. There's 5 other coasters there that are fine. It's just that one that's a bit faded. I'll sell them as a set together, hopefully about 20 on them. Let's see. What's this little wooden figure? Purely because I've just sold this one, which I don't think you've seen yet. That's in a video to come. That sold within a week for £13. This one is almost the same size as that one I've sold, just a tiny little bit smaller. So I'm hoping to get at least a tenner for this as well. It was £1, so I see these all the time. If people do actually want to buy them, I will keep picking them up. So we'll see how this one sells. And that is the end to my very, very expensive Sunday. £300 I spent. Far too much. I need a good lie down now. I need some bloody sales. So I'm gonna leave you so I can start processing all of this because it's just been sat here since Sunday and it's now Wednesday. And I'll see you all very soon. Take care.